Winter is already here and it is our last 3 months of 2024, and this is the time that we have to focus on getting the most out of winter. Be it whether you want to achieve more or you want to just focus on getting some happiness and enjoyment in the winter season. The winter arc is one of my favorite times of the year and a lot of happy events happening. It is also the festive season, so just ensure that you're enjoying as much as you're working. Now, when we talk about the winter arc, the last 3 months of the year, this is a very crucial zone for us because when we set our intentions for the year in January, by the time it's October, it's already a good 9 months, and it's very important that we focus on looking back or revisiting the goals that we set at that time. As you know, every year, every day, every month, we grow as people. So the goals you set in January may not be even applicable for you. And the goals you're going to set today are probably going to be more applicable for the next few months or next few years. So it's very essential when you're looking at goal setting, just consider what you've learned throughout the year, what is the thing that you want to focus on, and what does this phase of your life really want in general. Are you in a phase where you're focusing on your personal life? Are you in a phase when you're focusing on your health? Are you focusing on relationships? Are you focusing on your work? Or you could just be focusing on rest and restoration. So whatever it is that you're focusing on, it needs to be ensured in such a way that you get the maximum out of this phase. Winter is normally a very lazy time. You want to snuggle up in bed all day and not get anything done. But it's also a phase, if you can motivate yourself, that you will achieve your highest productivity because you don't have the fatigue that summer brings. You can actually focus more. We are more nocturnal, we are more indoors during the winter, so you can actually get more productive work hours. Also, in terms of your diet and fitness routine, you can just gorge on lots of fruits and vegetables, getting your exercise done without sweating, and also achieve a lot more in terms of the work that you have set out to do. If you are someone who likes to work in short bursts, then this winter arc is the most effective for you. So let's start with strategies that you can do to focus more and get the most out of this winter arc. The first point is definitely listen to your body. If your body is in a state where it is craving rest, then it's very good to just give it rest and not overwork a stressed out body. Just even 2 days of rest can often be therapeutic to your body and mind. So take that day off, take that weekend off, and just rest. The next point is often we focus on productivity as big chunks. So break down your productive goals into small chunks. It does not have to be all at once. Suppose you want to lose 10 kgs, so you can just break it down into 1 kg per week. Suppose you want to eat healthy and yet you want to enjoy the festive treats. So what you can do is balance your meals in such a way that you can get both the festive treats and the healthy foods in your diet. Another thing that I like to add during the winter season is a lot of feel-good factor, be it your holiday Christmas movies or some pumpkin spice or some kind of baking. Anything that makes you feel good, makes you feel warm and cozy is something you should consider. Also, consider going for a wardrobe change because what happens is often we have a lot of clothes lying around that we are just hoarding, which we just forget about completely. Winter is the time to get creative with fashion. So fall and winter is the season where you can consider layering up, go for awesome different varieties of long coats, trench coats, look at the fashion trends and just shop from your own closet, see what you have inside, and you might just surprise yourself with the amount of good stuff you have there that is just gathering dust. So it's very important when we talk about the winter season that we focus as much as possible on physical and mental health as well. As you know, winter is the season for seasonal depression or seasonal affective disorder. So as a psychiatrist, sunlight exposure is something I definitely recommend. Also, this season we often get vitamin D deficiency in a lot of our patients. So vitamin D supplementation and eating vitamin D rich foods is something you should definitely consider this season. Just listen to how your body feels and you will get the indication whether it's going to be a light day or a very hectic day for you, just based on how your body feels. Another point that is best about winter is that with the festive season, we get to meet a lot of family and friends, and that itself has a lot of beneficial therapeutic effects. As we know, social connection helps us release serotonin, dopamine, and other feel-good neurochemicals. So it's very essential that you enjoy the festive season with your family and friends without feeling guilty. Now, the next part is obviously to focus as much as possible on sleep. Winter is also the time for the long nights and short days. So ensure you're getting at least your 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Sleep and restoration and rest is the only function in the body that gives you energy. So ensure that you get as much as sleep as possible. rest a lot, and make sure that you are rejuvenated by the time January rolls around. When we are talking about the winter arc, it's essential that we talk about the seasonal variations. So maybe you might be feeling the need for some family time, some me time, or some alone time. So, whatever it is that you need to focus on, make sure you're giving yourself that space. Winter is also my favorite time to read books, especially when you're cozy in a blanket and reading books. So, if it's something that you like as a hobby, then definitely consider doing that. Also, I would say winter gives us at least the end of the year and the festive season, which are good times to go for vacations. So, do consider taking yourself on a vacation, a day outing, or a weekend outing. That itself, if you are in a busy schedule, can go a long way in making you feel rested and rejuvenated. Let's hope this winter arc turns out to be a very happy one for you. More than productivity, more than achieving, do focus on what makes you happy, what makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, because that is the essence of winter. And I hope you will have a great winter 2024, and do check out my channel for more such videos.